Hey, Mike.
Hey, what's up, Sean?
Not too much. We got Reid back.
Yes, we do.
You guys may remember him from the Morph 0701 batch.
Great beer.
From a few weeks ago. Yeah, that was a great beer.
Phenomenal beer.
And now we're going to do a Revolution Very Mad Cow. It's their milk stout, aged in bourbon barrels. I brought this back from Chicago probably a few months ago.
Yeah.
And I had the original, well, not the original, but the regular milk stout at the brewery. And it was really, really good for a milk stout. And I haven't had this one yet, but I'm really looking forward to it. Anything aged in bourbon barrels usually.
I'm excited about the lacto and bourbon barrels.
It does
That's
good
a new
things.
one for me. I haven't done that yet. So
Sweet. So it's 9.7%, 30 IBUs. It's aged in Jack Daniel's barrels. The sweetness of the base beer lends balance to the otherwise prominent barrel character, mellowing the harsh. A marriage of all things dark, sweet, and woody. Mm. Yeah, it sounds pretty
all the things
delicious.
I'd expect from a barrel.
Yeah, lots and lots of wood. So
Very,
we're gonna
very
unbox-
sexy.
So we're gonna. It even came in a fancy box.
That is a sharp box,
Yeah.
too. It's on the list of things you can't say in certain places. Except maybe this podcast.
True story.
Jesus.
We'll just put this right here, and then we'll pop this open with our big honking bottle opener.
Jesus.
Thank you, Mike.
It's a battle axe. You could kill someone with
You
that
could
damn
kill.
thing.
This thing's got some heft to it. You could definitely hurt someone with this.
I'd love to see someone break into your house. Keep that under your pillow. Just,
I could just sharpen it off.
You wouldn't even have to. I think it's fine enough around the edges there. You could probably do some damage. Maybe rip out some of his teeth with the bottle opener function there.
Pitch black.
Dark, yeah.
Yeah, Black Bat malts are doing their trick here.
You almost get like a little bit of red in there, sort of.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I guess I can see that a little bit at the bottom of the glass.
Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah.
pretty dark though.
Yeah, almost no head
Yeah,
whatsoever.
my head disappeared.
I had
relatively quickly.
I had on mine.
Yeah, well, you have the aggressive pour.
That's what I do.
It's what you do.
That
But yeah,
book-
the head will dissipate really quickly
Yeah.
due to the high alcohol content, which is what I expect with Southern 9.5.
It's sticking to the edges too, as it's.
Yep,
But
it's got good legs for such a high alcohol.
yeah, it really does, huh? It's almost like you can almost see the alcohol lacing in there.
Yeah,
see what we get on the nose.
the nose I picked up as soon as you opened this.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah, you get like a
Bourbon.
very sweet on the
Vanilla.
nose. Yeah,
Almost like a darkish caramel.
yeah, you get almost some dark fruit in there too.
Toffee. Yep, dark fruit.
Yeah, it's currant.
Yeah, you
Get a
get
lot of
crunch.
currant.
I can never pick that out, but
Yeah,
that's
definitely black
for
currant.
sure, for sure.
Chocolate.
Yeah, heavy chocolate.
Mm-hmm. I don't really get the lactose though, do you?
No, I think that's something we might
Pick up in the flavor.
maybe the retro hail too. Yeah, I'm definitely getting that vanilla too, almost like that vanilla Coke. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yep.
It's not just a pure vanilla smell.
Yep.
Yeah, it's that kind of.
It blends in with something dark.
Yeah.
Overall, I think it's a wonderful aroma.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's not an insane amount of nuttiness to it, which can happen with the Black Bat malts. Some of the darker beers, which can be kind of off-putting, particularly with something that has a little bit of wood characteristic to it. I find. So this is actually really well done on the nose.
Should we taste it?
Yeah, I think we should go for it.
So, ladies.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Prunes.
A lot of dark fruit.
Yeah,
A lot of dark fruit.
You're definitely hitting it on the nose. The dark aged fruit, I think.
Yep.
More
Like
specifically,
molasses.
Yeah.
figs.
Figs, yep.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you're not getting nearly as much fruit on the nose as you are on the palate. It's right there. I mean, even the currants you're saying before in the nose, you get
Yep.
that, but you have prunes and all those big dark fruits.
There's also this. There's just this residual taste that's kind of lingering after the fact too. I haven't been able to put my nose on it yet, but
Yeah, I usually get that in like a lot of barrel aged.
Yeah. It's actually one of those things I like. I like that it just sits.
Yeah.
yeah, it's kind of like a viscosity almost. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's just bizarre the way it just kind of wraps around your tongue and then you get the warmth
just
from
coats-
the barrel
oh,
aging
yeah.
too, which is phenomenal.
Yeah, I'm glad that we let this sit out for a little bit.
Yeah.
We let it sit for what, a good 10 minutes, you'd say, while we shot the shit?
Oh, a little bit longer.
So?
We shot the breeze for a while.
Yeah.
we were
Yeah,
for a bit.
I think if this was super cold, it would be a lot more muted.
Everything would be muddled too.
Yeah. I'm deliberately holding it to warm it up a little more.
That's what you got to do, especially with the stuff that's barrel aged, because you got the warmth effect there too. But I'm actually picking up on maple now. Almost.
Yep. Yeah, for sure.
The extra sweetness is coming through. The warmer it gets.
Yeah, it's definitely a great deal of residual sugar in this, which is playing nicely with the the dark malts that they use.
And it's actually nice with the little bit of booziness from the barrels.
Yeah, picking up from the barrels, it's awesome.
Yeah, and you actually get a little bit of wood in there too, which is nice.
Yep.
Just like it said, it's woody.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Deep Wood series rings true in this one. Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely.
You guys are not lying to us.
Yeah, no, you weren't screwing around with this one. It's almost being like, wasn't quite being smacked in the face with a Louisville Slugger, but...
Yeah, I remember the non-barrel aged one being very like a little more. It was definitely like a sweeter stout,
right?
But this definitely adds a lot to it.
Oh yeah.
And it's actually all things considered, like it's not like it's more balanced than you'd think it would be. There's a lot of things going, but nothing's just like there's nothing that's offensive in there.
Yeah.
It all kind of works together, I think.
Yeah, I mean that's absolutely what I expect from a brewery like Revolution. You could tell they clearly mapped this one out. The recipe planning, they took a lot of time with it, and they did all their test batches and stuff like that. You can tell this was not like a first run.
They were just like, we have a milk still. Let's just toss it in some barrels.
Throw it in a barrel, let's see what happens. Lacto. Which I'm still not really picking up.
I'm not getting that at all.
No. I'm getting more maple, which is again not.
Yeah, they're saying like some of these reviews are saying like they're getting a little bit of sourness, but
I saw that in one of the reviews. I'm not getting a whole lot of that.
No.
Really.
Which is really tasty.
Maybe they're getting something from those dark fruits that they're picking up as sour, but I'm not getting that. I don't know. What do you think, Reid?
Yeah, I'm definitely not getting any sour. I'm not getting any lacto, which is not to say it's not there. As this warms up, it can certainly develop and open up and blossom.
Yep.
But yeah, right now it's still very nice. A lot of that dark fruit and that molasses and just syrup. And
syrupy, yeah. It's not as for 9.7%. I was expecting maybe a little more syrupy.
Yeah.
On the mouthfeel, but
and again, this
you
one
get a little bit of prickliness in the carbonation. Nice.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah, with something that the head seeded so quickly, I thought we wouldn't get a lot of that bite, the carbonation bite. But the carbonation, which I think is one of the most important factors in tasting a beer, they did it really well in this.
Yeah.
Which is kind of hard to tune in when you're dealing with barrel aged, particularly with lactose stouts.
Yep.
So
left.
yeah, I'm tearing through this one because it's that good.
What would you give this one, Reid?
Honestly, I'm gonna really stretch out here. I haven't given it time to warm up and really open up, but as of right now, I'm giving this 4.75.
That's what I was. Yeah, I was
I
gonna go with
can't
that
argue.
as well.
Can't argue with that.
Yeah.
I was afraid to say that high because I didn't.
I was too. I just wanted to be a little. I was thinking about being conservative because we usually when we get barrel aged stouts, we're always like.
Yeah, but we're such a big fan of them in general.
How old is this bottle here?
When did I go to Chicago, Mike?
I don't
This should
know.
be
March, April.
Yeah, I think February actually.
Oh, February. Okay.
February. So I bought it in February, and it says don't age it. It says if you are going to age it, keep it in the fridge because they've already aged it for 6 to 12 months.
And so it's been in the fridge since then.
So it's probably about a year old, I would think. Totally.
Absolutely. I mean, a lot of times I've seen bourbon barrel aged stouts, and even like sherry casks and stuff like that people age certain beers in, lambics and things of that sort. It does come off as a gimmick and kind of hokey, and it's kind of just like just an unnecessary addition, just kind of like they just superimposed on it. And for me, I feel like these guys really it was necessary with this beer. I think the grain bill, the grist, everything was perfect. The hops. Keeping the IBUs nice and low. I think it paired nicely. And Mike was actually mentioning as this warms up, we're getting actually more of the wood in here as well.
Yeah.
And you actually brought the lactose as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, now you're getting a little soury lactose.
Yeah, absolutely getting the lactose in here as it warms up. As these do, you got to let them warm up a bit, which is why this is actually really appropriate glassware.
Because you can definitely get it a little warmer.
You can cup it up there.
This is a very versatile piece of glassware for multiple.
Oh, absolutely. I get Mike's point about the being able to catch all the the esters and all those other nuances and minutia for the aroma, but
All right. Well, we all agreed it was a 4.75.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yep. Nerdsense 475. Any final thoughts?
No, I think we're good. Unless, Reid, do you have anything?
You have anything to say?
Yeah, I think I spoke
Yeah.
all I need to about this beer.
You said some
Awesome.
pretty great things. So yeah, like this video if you've had the beer, let us know. If you had the regular Mad Cow, let us know and try this and compare. Subscribe to the YouTube page, nerdsense.net. From there, jumping point to all of our other social media stuff. And yeah, check us out on Untapped. Are you on Untapped?
I am on Untapped, but that's just like my Twitter. I don't use it very often.
Fair enough,
so
fair enough.
I'll pick it up.
Sweet. All right, well, I'm Sean.
And I'm Mike.
And I'm Reid.
And this is Nerdsense Drinks.